Hi everybody, my name is Elizabeth Diana Esquivel. I'm also known as Miss Lady Eli. Now, I want to reveal something to y'all as it was taught to me. A message straight from the Holy Lord God Almighty. From the foot of the cross even. And it's pertinent that you understand why I'm at the foot of the cross. But that'll come full circle, don't worry. God likes to complete things. It's all about the balance, you know. Now, we're going to start by reading Psalms 14. Okay? The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt, they have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. The Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek God. They are all gone aside, are all together become filthy. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and call not upon the Lord? There were they in great fear, for God is in the generation of the righteous. Ye have shamed the counsel of the poor, because the Lord is his refuge. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion. When the Lord bringeth back the captivity of his people, Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. Now, this is how God put it to me. He said, one day I looked down on the earth. I didn't see anybody. There was nobody that thought good on me, thought about me, even believed in me. That's sad. That broke my heart. I mean, really, I cried for days. I mourned as if it were a death. The fact that no one cared about him. How could no one even know after all those years and all those things? Nobody believed. I guess I could see the world had overtaken everybody. Sad. But God cared. He wanted to do something about it. The Lord looks down on heaven, on all mankind, to see if there are any who understand and who seek God. All have turned away. All have become corrupt. There is none who does good. Not even one. So I'm going to tell y'all, I remember the first time I read this, I was very young. I cried. See what I mean? I had to write this out. God made me write it out. I full out broken-hearted, which wasn't a new feeling for me by this time, cried for days. I decided I wasn't okay with that because I know God personally. He raised me since my first vision when I was 3 years old. He appeared, bing, a gold light. So you see, my heart was always for him. Now, I've asked him and learned too many things throughout all the years. And I say too many because I could never begin to express them all without him doing it through me. I've seen and been catalyst to many miracles, signs, and wonders. I absolutely live to prove him and lean and love him more every day. And I mean, I lean into him so heavy that I promise we are absorbed into each other like osmosis. And I came from him. Imagine how that works. So just listen, because you will understand his truth. And ultimately, it's the only one that matters. It's the only opinion that matters, and it's written so. So God looked down one day and saw Mary, Jesus' mother, as a little girl in the temple. Now, as he showed it to me, the whole world... What is this? My handwriting is atrocious, by the way. The whole world was basically a tomb. It was empty of any that were his, that he could put his hand on and work through and with. Then all of a sudden, one day, there's this girl, this child. He can see her. And she thinks on him and she does good. And she follows his statutes. And I said scene 444 when I said that. But she follows his statutes, his rules. She's learned who he is from being a child in the temple. Now understand, I ask God everything. And I've learned to listen and wait, be still, to get the response. And this isn't just because it says to. It's because you have to in order to spiritually, intuitively discern. That's how discernment works, in the beginning anyway. It isn't always instant, mind you. Sometimes, like connect the dots puzzles, it takes a lot of random bits of information scattered in my mind from all over time. Now, I don't look old, and I'm not old. I'm only 40 in years of revolutions around the sun anyway. I still get the full sense of all the information rising above everything else and being pulled into the immediate attention of my mind. So I have all these things going at the same time, and I'm aware of them, most all of them, multiple tracks. And I say multiple, I mean most people think that it's chaotic when they can tap in, but it's not. I know what's going on. It's more like we'll get into that later. It's always so instantaneous how my brain works. In a blink, it's all there. The full epiphany, the complete knowing, down to the detail, the understanding, the totality of it. And that's how God works. So see, where people think it's some special ability, no, it's God talking to you. It's God working with you. It's Him, His mind, Him in you. What I saw and had revealed to me, because I asked, how did the Immaculate Conception come about, God? This doesn't make sense. And I know that if it's your doing in this realm and in this plane, it will not make sense. Well, that was before. Now He's doing a new thing. Now things are being righted, realigned, balanced, corrected, healed. The gap, the bridge, you know what I mean? Go God, go Jesus. I'm just saying. What I saw and had revealed to me was that Mary came into true faith and blind faith in Yahweh. And since she was raised in the temple as a gift to God,